Hi everyone, it's Di from My Enchanted Journals. Nice to see you again. Today we're going to be doing some tea bag art. So come along with me and let's see what I do. Okay, these ones look dry. So let's take them. Okay, back inside now. Now these are the green tea bags, or peppermint as I have, and they just don't want to come apart, so you have to just gently just go down and undo them. And so what it does, it colours the tea bags, but it's not as much as the brown tea does. So that's kind of, but you get the different colours that way. And then this one here is actually what we call, say, a black tea bag, like from Yorkshire tea. Can you see that's Yorkshire tea? So that's more like what my husband drinks. And they give a really nice colouring. Can you see those? Yeah, so yeah, just dry them out over a couple of days, just on the back step, as you saw. And then just pull them apart, and you can just put what's in them as mulch into your garden. Can we see? Really great colouring. And on a craft project it's just natural and it just looks awesome. So I've just put my mat out because I keep getting glue everywhere, and I just got these stamps just arrived. Now I'm just going to tell you, don't go spending lots of money on craft supplies. Go on to AliExpress, get the app on your phone and order from there. And I thought we'd maybe use the memories one. Anyway, that's just another idea. Okay, so I've picked out a couple of things that I thought we could use for the project, and I've had a little bit of a play ahead of time. So, you know, anything, keep bits and pieces. Like, see, this is just a parking ticket, but when you put it underneath here and then use matte medium, you can see the writing actually comes through, which is quite interesting. There's an old boarding pass we could use to make a tag. That would be quite interesting. There's, you know, lots of, just pull out things. I make tags out of old magazines or books, magazine tag. There's an old postcard, which is really interesting. So, you know, it will actually shine through the picture, but it gives that really interesting look to it. There's an old picture off the side of a poster roll, but see, you can't really see the image. It's not too bad. Yep. And then there's just envelopes. You can just play around with envelopes. So there's also some lace, which I thought, can you see the flower on the lace? There, I hope you can see it. Yeah, there. So if you were to cut that out and put it on there, see how delicate it looks against the tea bag? It's really nice. So there's that. That was just taken off of an old shirt. There's these ones. See, each is an individual flower. So they're quite cute. And then there's some other lace. I pick all this up at secondhand shop. And that's a really nice colour, that one. Sort of looks aged anyway. But, you know, on there just looks so sweet. So yeah, choose something that you want. And what I thought we would choose today is the stamps that I was talking about. Let's have a go at those. And then a couple of these flowers and make a little picture on the tea bag. So I'm just going to go and sew these on and some stems, and I'll come back and show you how it looks. Right, I'm back. Now can you see? I've just sewn 2 lines. So when I sewed the first one, it looked too, sort of got lost on the tea bag. So what I did was do 2 lines, but you do have to be careful. It's very fragile. It will pull holes if you pull it. It's not fabric. So just be really careful. But I even like these bits hanging down. That kind of looks really interesting. So now what we're going to do, see if I can just bring you down a little bit closer. That's probably better. Right, now what I'm going to do is use those flowers that I cut out of the lace and place them sort of like this. How cute does that look? So I'm just going to get some glue. Probably going to use my Liquitex. Seems to be my go-to for everything. Grab a brush. Stick it on where you want it. Yeah, that looks really cute. Really happy with that. Now, you could put something else behind there if you wanted to. Let's just explore that for one tick before we stick that one on. You know, you could have like a piece of this lace behind if you wanted to. Let's just cut a bit of that off and see what we think about that. Just as a bit of a background. Just rough. So you could stick something like that behind, sort of like the garden wall, like this, and then stick our flower on, which is here, like this, which would give even more. Yeah, I quite like that. All right, so let's put that one on. Let's stick this on now. The other flower. About here. Now, how cute is that? A little tiny work of art on a tea bag. Now, I've got a small journal here that this would be perfect in. So let's open up a page. Probably won't go to the middle page. Look at this. This is nice. That's been tea dyed anyway. And look how cute this would look in your journal. A little tiny miniature work of art. How cute is that? So that's one project, and it didn't take us very long. And you're using recyclable stuff. I did think about putting leaves on here, but the tea bag is quite fragile, so I will just give you a heads up with that. So it's just really simple, and it looks really cute when it's finished. So I hope you like that one. Let's do one more. So for this one, I decided to use the old boarding pass, because what I'm going to do is add a tag. So make this a tag for my Keeper of Memories journal that I did with Alex Casaferreira. So let's pick a different tea bag this time, obviously. So we're going to stick this over the top, and then you'll just see the writing coming through, and we can always trim it off here if we wanted to, or at the top. There's not a lot of writing at the top. And yeah, so let's stick that on. That's now stuck, and it's given that ticket a whole different depth. So I'm just going to let that dry, and then we're going to do some stamping over the top. I just wanted to give you an idea of what you could use on the tag. I have an old jar. I don't know if any of you have got something like this, but when I find things at the second-hand shop or the thrift store, stick them in this jar. It could be an old earring like this, which was one old earring, but see how it's wood. It's got a really nice design, so you could use that on your tag. These here are, you know, the ribbons of the Easter eggs around the necks of the little rabbits. I kept those, and they're quite interactive with the little bells. There's old coins. I've got loads of old coins. This one's from 1913. So you could use coins and build it up like that, you know. Do some collaging under it. There's a pin. You could stick a pin through it. Have some collage around it, some fabric. Lots and lots of things. But for today's project, I don't think I really want to build it up too high. But I might use these ribbons. So let's just have a play with those. It's all dry, so what I did was I glued it here and then took it over the page. Also did this on the other side and put another tea bag on there, and then I added some pieces from a book spine just to give it a little bit of depth, and we've got our little bells hanging off, so it's looking really cute. So now, just to finish up, remember I said about having the stencils, so I've taken the one with memories off, and we're going to use that now just to put a little bit of stenciling on here. So just using my VersaFine ink, make sure it's got enough on it, and we'll probably just put one here. Like that. How cute does that look? A bit off the edge here. Maybe a little bit down here. Yeah. Now I suppose we can do the other side as well. But there we have it. That's our second little tea bag art thing that we did. And on the back. So it's really simple to do. So let's grab my junk journal and see how it looks. Really cute. Very happy with that. So this is my Keeper of Memories journal with its cover that I did with Alex. So I'm just going to undo that and find somewhere that I'd like to put my little, see how the colours all match in? It's gorgeous. Love it. So this is my Keeper of Memories. My Keeper of Memories journal that I did with Alex. So let's just find somewhere to put this. Maybe here. I think that will be really cute. Now, I do, a rusty old paper clip that I'd found. Yeah, it was this really nice little paper clip. So there we have it. There is our little tag that we made from the tea bag that's going in my Keeper of Memories. Yep, here's the other one. So there they are. Beautiful little works of art made from tea bags. So I hope it gave you some inspiration to have a go yourself. It's really easy. I mean, we all drink tea and we're all just throwing these into landfill. So better that they're made into little pieces of art. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.